Hi friends, today we are going to discuss about Agriculture Price Commission or Commission for Agriculture Costs and Prices. This topic will be useful for both preliminary examinations and mains examinations for Union Public Service Commission, APPSC Group 1, Group 2, TSPSC Group 1, Group 2. Regarding the Agriculture Price Commission, we will discuss what is the Agriculture Price Commission, what purpose the commission was appointed, what is the objective of this commission, and what are the functions of Agriculture Price Commission. Before that, the agriculture produce which was being produced by the farmers before 1964 being sold in the market. While selling these agriculture produce in the market, the purchasing of agriculture produce being confined only to surplus states. That means only the states which were producing more used to produce and store the food grains with them only. It was a difficult task for the deficient states. Of course, this process has been extended for the deficient states in the future. But in a drought years, it was not possible. In remaining years, they used to purchase and they used to store. In a situation of shortage or scarcity, unregulated purchase and movement of food grains are being taken place. Unregulated purchase. This unregulated purchase of agricultural commodities done by the mediators or businessmen or brokers. As a result, they used to purchase the agricultural produce, store, and whenever the price increases, when the demand of the commodity increases, they used to sell at exorbitant prices in the market. As a result, the surplus states used to gain, whereas deficient states used to lose. Ultimately, the impact used to fall on the consumers. It causes imbalance in the regions, imbalance in the states for the availability of agricultural commodities. In order to deal this situation, Government of India taken various measures. Standard measures have been taken by Government of India. As a part of these measures, Government of India appointed a committee under the chairmanship of L.K. Jha. L.K. Jha committee was appointed in the month of August 1964. The committee submitted report on 24th September 1964. The committee was appointed, or the L.K. Jha commission was appointed to decide the prices of rice and wheat for the season 1964-65. To decide the prices, that is minimum support price of the rice and wheat for the season 1964-65. Committee submitted its report in 1964. Based on the committee recommendations, government has designed a sort of policy. The policy aims are the objective of the commission report, assuring fair prices for farm produce. That means make the farmer or giving assurance to the farmer to get a appropriate price for his agricultural produce. That means the farmer should get a fair prices for his agricultural produce. And second one, it is APC provide suggestions, advices to the government on the price policy of major agricultural commodities. That means that the committee acts as an advisor to the government while deciding the fair prices to the agricultural commodities. So that while APC giving advice to the government. The main purpose of advising government APC is to maintain balance and integrated price structure in the country and expecting the prospective growth in overall economy of the country. So the prospectiveness, expecting the prospectiveness in the overall economy and maintain the balanced and integrated price policy in the country, so that the agriculture commodities will be available to everyone at reasonable prices. It is possible only when the government maintains proper price policy. These two functions are the objectives and the main purpose of Agriculture Price Commission. The so-called Agriculture Price Commission name has been changed as a Commission for Agriculture Cost and Prices in the year 1985 in the month of March. So Agriculture Price Commission became a CACP. CACP is a statutory body. CACP is a statutory body. Commission for Agriculture Cost and Prices is linked with the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Office. So it is linked with the Ministry of, that means it works under Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Okay, CACP prepares the minimum support price by taking various parameters into consideration, various factors into consideration. Previously there were 12 parameters used to be taken into consideration. Presently there are 7 parameters being taken into consideration to decide a minimum support price. It is CACP suggest the minimum support price for 22 agriculture commodities. For 22 agriculture commodities, CACP suggests a minimum support price, but CACP never announce the minimum support price. The minimum support price suggested by CACP by taking various factors into consideration that will be sent to Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs under the chairmanship of Prime Minister will finalize the minimum support price and that will be announced accordingly. So the minimum support price suggested by the CACP but announced by the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs headed by Prime Minister of India. Now what is the composition of CACP? CACP consisting of one chairman. The present chairman is Professor Vijay Paul Sharma, one official member, 2 non-official members and 1 member secretary. But presently 1 official member, 2 non-official members posts are vacant. Only member secretary and chairman are there. So chairman Professor Vijay Paul Sharma, member secretary she Anupama Mitra. Now, while recommending the price policy of various commodities under its mandate, the CACP keeps mind in various terms of reference. Terms of reference means the various factors, the factors which are being taken into consideration to decide minimum support price. What are these factors? What are the terms of reference? The first one is demand and supply. First one is demand and supply. Demand and supply. The demand of the commodity, the supply of the commodity, the availability of the product and the demand for the product. Second one, cost of production. Cost of production involves various factors like transportation, cost of the seeds, cost of the fertilizers, labor, etc., etc. Various factors will be taken into consideration, because while a product price is being considered or while the product price of the product is being decided, cost of production is the main content being taken into consideration. because the cost of production decides the price of the product. So, cost of production play a vital role while deciding a minimum support price. It's a key factor, but cost of production not alone, based on the cost of production alone, the MSP is not decided. Cost of production is one of the important factors, one of the important key factors, but it is not alone decides the minimum support price. Other terms of reference, price trends in the market, both domestic and international. Suppose if you take rice or wheat, so what are the trends in the international market? The availability of the product, the demand of the product, the supply of the product, the prices, the competitive prices, etc. will be taken into consideration. Intercrop price parity. Between Kharif and Rabi seasons, we produce some short-term crops. They are called intercrops, like black grams, green grams. So they are the substitutes for the existing food grains. So their price also will be taken into consideration. Next, terms of trade between agriculture and non-agriculture. Why we take trade terms of trade? Because we have different bilateral issues, international agreements for both agricultural products and non-agricultural products. So the agreements also may be taken shown impact over the agricultural commodities. Next, minimum of 50% as the margin over cost of production. While the farmer producing something, suppose if he is investing 20,000 rupees to produce paddy, he should get a minimum of 50% margin in back, because this is not the situation what the farmers are facing nowadays. So sometimes when drought conditions occurs, if they invest 20,000 rupees, they may not get even single pipe back. So it is a main objective of CACP or APPSC to provide or see the minimum margin to be available to the farmers. The margin should be 50%. Next one, likely implications of MSP and consumers of that product. While government are deciding or fixing a minimum support price, the minimum support price, farmers selling to the government or in the open market. When the product comes to the consumer, at what price the product is available to the consumer, that is the important thing. Suppose if it is a burdensome, it is a higher price, the consumer cannot purchase. So taking the consumer also into consideration, the minimum support price is being here. See that out of 7 points, various factors we can see: demand, supply, consumer, farmer, market conditions. By assuming all these things, the minimum support price is being decided by CACP. This is about Agriculture Price Commission. Now, what is a minimum support price? For how many crops the minimum support is being announced? What are the parameters followed by CACP? What is the recent changes have been taking place in the minimum support prices? What are the minimum support prices announced by the government? What are the recent changes? Remaining topics, all these are linked to Agriculture Price Commission will be discussed in the next session. Thank you very much.